Good afternoon, guys. It's me again. This is the second installment to Set Fire to Your Purpose, and hopefully, I can offer some information that'll help you guys get through your day. Yesterday was more of the physical portion of the wake up and do it. We're only limited by what our mind convinces us we can't do. And let me tell you, our mind tries to trick us all the time that we can't do something, and then we fall into that I'm going to make excuses for why I can't do it. And, obviously we don't want to fall into that dangerous thought process. I'm a huge proponent of positive affirmation. So, firstly, why not start with that? I'm not sure how old you guys are, or if you know or have ever watched Saturday Night Live, but this one's a big one. Stuart Smalley used to stand in front of a mirror and say, I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like me. Hello, that's important. I did a little trick on my dad about, I think it was a couple years ago at this point. I was reading something about how often we complain in a day. And my dad, he likes to complain a lot. In fact, I challenged him one Saturday morning. I go, Dad, I want you to count how many times you complain before lunchtime. And we got to lunchtime. I go, you can have your sandwich, but you got to tell me how many times you complained. And he tried to tell me something like, 12 or 13 times. And I'm like, actually, no, you complained 44 times. And you were hard on yourself. You were beating yourself up. And we all do it. You gotta stay cognizant of it. You gotta stay in front of it. And you gotta reverse it. You can't just let these negative thoughts keep riddling away at your brain. You gotta say positive things about yourself. Do yourself a favor and grab the greatest tool that I believe is the greatest tool. It's a blank piece of paper and a pen. Start with that, and then write down 5 of your strengths, things that you think that you're awesome at and that you feel that you contribute with, however you want to structure it. And then say it out loud, put it in motion. You're activating it, you're writing it down, you're saying it out loud. You got to believe in yourself. And just think, every time you say something negative, you thought about it, then you said it, and then you think about it again, and that's 3 different times it's affected you. And I'm always reminded of that Tom Hanks movie where that one guy, he's a prisoner of war going back to Germany, and Tom Hanks asks him, hey, aren't you worried? And he goes, would it help? And then he explains why. He says, in my experience, worrying about it means you're suffering twice. And, that kind of rings true to a lot of things that we do. And I just, not for nothing, we got one life to live. Start living it. All too often are we told that we can't do something, or, that's a pipe dream, or don't believe that. Just do what you want to do. This is the mental breakthrough that you need to keep motivated and to stay on track. People are going to tell you that you can't do things all the time. Well, I'm sorry, but failure is the exercise to success. So unless you're trying, you're not going any farther. This is just a small bit of it. I'll put together another video a little bit later in more detail of some things that I do for myself that maybe will help you. I do the gimmicky stuff. I write down on a little dry erase board my dreams. I even have little signs that I put next to me that, I'm super, or, who can I help today? I'm also a big proponent of paying it forward. So one of my credos is living that. And, my morning starts with this little board. And I tell you what, this has helped me so many times. It helps keep me on my path. You probably could see the art behind me, but I do painting, I do writing. I try to do everything to keep my creative mind going. And especially now with all this COVID stuff, it's hard to stay positive. Call somebody you know. Tell them you miss them. Tell them you love them. Tell them why you miss them and why you love them. One of the exercises from that book that I was talking about yesterday, Flourish, it mentions, writing a letter to somebody that had a positive effect on you in life. And I wanted to write a letter to somebody that had passed away that was very close to me. And just writing that letter opened up so much stuff that I thought, was, buried and gone. And it inspired me to do more and be more and appreciate more. And that's the second part of this, is you got to appreciate yourself. All too often we're breaking ourselves down. Let's lift ourselves up. I appreciate you guys. If you like what I have brought to you today, please hit the like button. It's right below. Stamp that subscribe. It likes to be blue. And then hit the little bell notifications, because I'm going to be putting out more videos with better content and better production. Working on that. Stay with me, guys. I love you. Stay strong. Stay healthy. Smile. And don't forget, smiles are contagious, but so are compliments. Help someone else feel better about themselves today. Love you guys. See ya.